Coming up on Titans Today, our Titans Choir have their first concert tomorrow.
2 eSports teams are in action this week. Will both come home with the dub?
I also hear that Trivia Challenge is back. Get ready to send those answers in.
It is time to get crafty, Titans. Listen to my segment and hear about today's craft club.
All of this and so much more. You are watching Titans Today.
Coming to you live on tape from Studio 306, this is Titans Today, Northside Middle School weekly announcement broadcast. Today is October 2nd. Now let's go to the newsroom with your hosts, Jenny and Emery.
Good afternoon, Titans. I am Genesis, and welcome to this week's edition of Titans Today. This weekend, I sat at home and played Roblox, as usual. With that being said, let's turn to the news. We have a couple of fundraisers sponsored by the PTO. The first one is called Sponsor a Day for a Year. The way this works is that any family can pick a number between 1 and 180 and donate that same amount. Donations can be given using Venmo, PayPal, or check. The other fundraiser sponsored by the PTO is a winter vendor event happening on December 2nd. Businesses and organizations can register now by scanning the code on the screen. Are you a girl interested in engineering and medical science? Well, if you are, maybe you will be interested in the Engineering and Medical Science Day tour at Marian University. If you are interested, there is a simulation lab in the College of Medicine and Nursing that shows how to diagnose patients to different medical procedures. It's not just a tour. There'll also be an all-you-can-eat lunch that is provided. If interested, sign up on the Girl Scouts website. Are you wanting to hear some of Northside Choir students sing? Well, if you are, our Titan Choir kids will be performing a concert at Southside Middle School called Don't Stop Me Now, along with Southside Middle School choir students tomorrow at 7 o'clock, and could also be watched right here on Titan TV. Be ready because fall break is next week, so that means no school for a whole entire week. Enjoy your time off, Titans. And those are our stories for today. Last week we posted the first episode of Tea Time with Mr. D. His host was Mr. Harder. Check it out, what advice he has for all of us Titans.
What's any advice you have for them as they go through their 6th, 7th, and 8th grade years here and beyond? What's any advice that you might have for them?
Try to be patient with yourself. You're not done yet. One of the things I hear middle schoolers, especially middle school boys, worry about is how tall they are. You're not done yet, man. Just be patient. Hang in there for a few more years. You'll get there. And I think the problem is they're assuming that taller is better. It's not. It's just taller. Just believe in yourself and understand that you can do anything you set your mind to do. If I can do it, if I can get a college degree, anybody can. I'm just saying, you don't have to. That's not everybody's cup of tea. I get it. Find that thing that you love and figure out how to make a living doing it, and you will be a lot happier.
Thank you again, Mr. Harder, for coming in, and make sure to check out the entire episode on our YouTube channel as well as other clips. Titans, I hope you guys have a nice rest of your week. Now let's go to Chloe to hear about this week's weather and Aaliyah with what happened on this day in history.
Thanks, Jenny. Looking at today's weather, look for conditions to be sunny with a high of 82 degrees and a low of 54 degrees. The rest of the week looks to include sunny and cloudy with the highs in the 85s and the lows in the 75s. Then taking a look at the weekend, this Saturday will be sunny with a high of 76 degrees and a low of 52 degrees. And Sunday will be rainy with a high of 75 degrees and a low of 50 degrees. That's all the weather here in Titan TV land and beyond. Now here's Aaliyah with what happened on this day in history.
Thanks, Chloe. On this day in 1942, during World War II, Queen Mary accidentally rams and sinks HMS Cockoroa, killing over 300 crewmen. Also on this day in 1998, Jaden Alexis, who was a famous internet star and rapper, was born in the United States. And in the sporting world, Baseball Hall of Famer Addie Jaws hurls a classic perfect game pitch, beating the Chicago White Sox 1-0. And finally, today is National Boyfriend Day. This is a time to spend with your boyfriend. And also, here's a shout out to the cutest couple at school, Alexis W and CA. And that is a look at what happened on this day in history. Now back to you, Jimmy.
Thank you, Aaliyah. Emery will take my spot in a minute to do club news right here. But now it is time to see what our Titans have been doing in the world of Titan sports. Take it away, Papa Curtis.
Good afternoon, Titans. I hope you guys had a great weekend. And with that being said, let's turn to the news in the world of Titan sports. First, I want to give a huge shout out to our soccer team who finished their season last week undefeated. Way to go, Titans. Coming up this week, starting Tuesday, our eSports team will battle Bachelor Middle School in a Minecraft match starting at 4:30 p.m. Then on Thursday, our eSports team will also battle Bachelor Middle School eSports in a Rocket League match starting at 4:30 p.m. And finally on Thursday, our Titan Panther football teams will have their last game of the season with the home game against Yorktown Middle School at Southside Middle School starting at 5:30 p.m. Wow, what a short list. We want to wish all of our teams good luck all the way to a victory. That's all I have for sports. Let's send it over to the news desk with Emery.
Thank you, Curtis. It's now time to say happy birthday to some Titans. Hope your day is great. And to test your knowledge with our week's trivia challenge. Take it away, Vaughn and Tate.
Thanks, Emery. We're excited to celebrate our Titans by wishing them a happy birthday today. Happy birthday to Haley N, Edward H, Michael N, Rebecca S, Isaac R, Carson U, Joshua R, Christopher F, Mateo R, Connor M, Aubrey I, Mariah J, Zaid, and ZJ. Those are all of our birthdays. Let's move on to Trivia Challenge with Tate. Thanks, Vaughn. Last week's question was non-existent because Trivia Challenge was on strike, so the leaderboard has not changed. Now, for 1 point, here is this week's question. How many wins does the Northside soccer team have? Discuss as a class after the broadcast, and good luck on this week's Trivia Challenge. Let's go once more to Studio 306 with our news anchors to hear all about the clubs going on this week.
Thank you, Tate. Hey guys, guess what? Our clubs are a great way to make memories and make new friends. And did you know there's going to be a solar eclipse on October 14th, 2023? So to help with this, here is our new club news for the week. Do you like arts and crafts? If so, then the craft club is happening today in Miss Teal's room at 4 to 5 p.m. If you want to go, I have a challenge for you to make a dinosaur. But sadly, if you are in the Northern Lights Club, then you will not be able to come tomorrow due to it being canceled for the next 3 weeks. Do you like music, especially jazz? Come join the Jazz Club on Wednesday at 8 to 8:45 a.m. And you do not have to be in band to join. Do you want to join a other club? Then FCA is on Fridays at 8 to 8:45 in room 114. And you will enter in door 4 on the side of the building. That's all the club's news we have to report on today. And don't forget about Mr. Williams' Challenge 3 to get involved in at least 3 clubs or sports this year. Thank you for turning into this production, and I hope you guys liked it and had some fun. Until next time, I'm Emery.
I'm Curtis.
I'm Genesis.
And this has been your Titans Today by students for students. Remember that Titans are a team and the secret is effort. As always, stay classy, Titans.